Welcome to No Fun Channel. I'm Felix, and start off talking about working out. I made it to the gym today. I already split up my workout. I wasn't supposed to, I started last week splitting up my workout, but this week I continued it. How I split it up is like one day is upper body, next day is lower body. Now, the way I split it up, if I miss a day, I can still make it up that week. Like Monday, I didn't go Monday. For whatever reason, I was just in a funk where I didn't want to do anything. And I couldn't talk. It was so bad I couldn't talk myself from going to the gym. Sometimes I can. But this time I was just like, I'm not doing it. And today I made it. Tomorrow I'll go and do upper body. The next day lower. And then, no. So upper body will be tomorrow. And then I'll go back and do legs. Okay, now I screwed it up. So I'll be doing upper body 2 days in a row. That's not going to work. I think I'm just going to have to skip upper body and start over Thursday. Because what I had is like Monday and Thursday are upper body. Well, I can give Saturday. I can do an extra day on Saturday. There we go. But I need to get some more cardio in my workout. Right now I'm just focused on the weights, but I want to add some more cardio. And we'll see how that goes. But right now, I am also burnt out on everything, which is why I think Monday just came to a head. I just couldn't do anything. I just did not want to. I just didn't want to do anything, and it was bad. Yeah, but today I got out of it. So I think yesterday I was just tired and just burned out. Yeah, I needed a break, and I took it. But I'm gonna get back out there and start pushing myself again because I do want to lose this weight. And that burnout, I think, is a result. I did gain some weight back. I gained like 4 pounds back, so I got to step it up. I think if I add cardio in there, it'll help with the weight loss. I've got a lot better with my diet. So, my highest was 388. I'm down to 365, so I'm still doing good. Hopefully here soon I can break the 360 barrier and get into the 350s. But I just got to stay on it, keep moving, keep working out. But yeah, Monday was just horrible. And no matter what I did to try and get myself to go, I just couldn't do it. I don't recall doing anything Monday, to be honest with you. I worked. Well, after I got off work, I was just out of it. Didn't want to do anything. I took today off. I had a doctor's appointment, so I wasn't sure how long that was going to run because I had some issues to check out. It wasn't that long, so I ended up having the afternoon to myself. Well, with my kids and to myself. But yeah, it was just like, what is going on? Why can't I get out of this funk Monday? And maybe it's just a Monday blues. Who knows? But today, I think I'm back in there. I may do something Wednesday because, like I said, I need to get some cardio. I may just go up there and do a bunch of cardio, like go on the treadmill for a few minutes, then do the bike and do the elliptical. Do like 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, and 5 minutes there. And just maybe even try to stair climber and do 5 minutes on it. So see, treadmill, elliptical, bike, Stairmaster, so 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Do a total half hour. There's something else up there. It's like a bike, but you use your hands on it too. So I could do that too. Do 5 minutes on all those. I might do that. Maybe I'll make Wednesday my cardio and just go for it. And Saturday, I might do it on Saturdays too. Go up there and just do cardio. So between lifting weights and doing cardio, I should see some improvement, hopefully. I started eating more, not a lot more. I think that's why I gained back to 4 pounds because I wasn't eating enough. It got to the point where I was eating once a day, and that's not good. So I was like, I got to eat more than once a day. So I started doing that, eating a little more. Try not to go overboard, still small meals here and there. And I do snack, but I try to keep the snacks under control, not to go overboard. And I still mess with my wife about making me fat because she bought me a honey bun. I've been trying to avoid stuff like that, and she knows it. So yeah, I think she's trying to keep me fat. But either way, I'm still in there, and hopefully the burnout won't hit me again like that. That was not a fun feeling. Right now, I have my daughter cutting grass. I may take over that because, like I said, I need cardio. And there's a place, we have a CVS not too far from here. Usually I drive to it, but I want to try to start walking to it. I know it's going to be hard. I mean, I can do a mile. The main reason it'll be hard because right next to my house, it's like a 15. I don't know if it's 15, but it's a nice little steep hill next to my house. And just going up that wears you out. So I still may try and do it from now on. Just walk down there, see if I need to grab something. But I'm going to try to just get out and walk more. And maybe that'll help with the burnout too. You know, if I can get my cardio up, get my energy up, that'll take care of my burnout feeling. But, the Olympics. They just probably here talking about working out and being burnt out. The Paris Olympics seem to be a crap show, literally. They're supposed to swim in that river over there. And if I was a swimmer, a long distance swimmer, or just a swimmer in general, and I had to swim in that river, I'd be like a forfeit. I'm good. I do not want to die swimming in this river. You can't pay me enough to swim in that river. You could not pay me enough. And there's no way. They only spent a year on trying to clean up when they should have spent several years trying to clean it up. And there's been bunch of other stuff that's going on that's just weird. Like they wouldn't let the Jamaican team in the run, which was weird. We changed the rules, but yet they didn't tell everyone they changed the rules. They only told certain people. And it's like, that was weird. Then that whole female boxing thing was weird. And now I admit the only thing I heard was bits and pieces of the boxer that quit her speech and people talking about white woman tears. But I've been hearing more about her speech, and it's just like, because originally it's just like, well, just from what I heard, it sounds like she's taking accountability, but then you listen to it more, it's like, she's not really taking accountability. But also I love the fact everyone's saying you shouldn't be a boxer. Talking about, I got hit in the face. It's like, it's boxing. But yeah, and then there was the one with the Chinese boxer, the guys. The fight was rigged. The ref tried to rig the fight. It backfired. He lost his license to referee. It was so obvious. People were just mad. And as soon as he announced the other guy the winner, the whole audience erupted in boos. It was just boos. I think even people that were on the other guy's team were booing. It's like, this is so rigged. Yeah, so Paris Olympics is horrible. The only bright spot is probably Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart. But the Olympic Village is horrible. It's just like the Paris people in charge of the Olympics in Paris didn't care. It's like, you should have never held the Olympics. And I don't think the Olympics should ever come back there. Because you guys were not prepared. Paris Olympics, they were not prepared for the Olympics. You know, they should have been getting everything ready since the last Olympics. You know, if you knew you were going to hold the Olympics, because before the next Olympics who's holding it, they knew. And it's like they didn't spend any time trying to get the river or get anything ready. It's like, you should have been preparing even before you got the Olympics to get ready. So that way you can be like, yeah, we can host it. We got all this stuff, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, if I ever was an Olympic athlete and they like, oh, we're holding it in Paris, I'd be like, yep, I'm out. It's like, you got to find someone else. I'm not going. I would never go to Paris. Actually, I wouldn't go to Paris anyways. Even when people, I love Paris, but then I've heard more people say bad things about Paris than good things. So it's like the truth is finally coming out, and I just love it. It's like, I would never go to Paris anyway, because everything I hear it's just not a fun place. It's not a nice place. It's not even really a romantic place from everything I'm hearing. I don't know how Paris became a romantic destination. You know what? Maybe it was Paris propaganda. But yeah, it's a horrible, to me, it seems like a horrible place to go. Paris and Italy. If you're not white, those are definitely two places you should not go, because Italians will actually spit on you and come at you in the streets. And it's like, what the hell? Granted, they'll do that in America, but it doesn't seem as bad in, we got Sundowns places. Oh, well, what are you going to do? But yeah, in Australia, how many people knew we had a rivalry with Australia? I didn't know that. This is the first time I heard about it. Like, we have a rivalry? See, it doesn't even make sense. I can't even say the word. And seeing all these Australian TikToks talk about America's propaganda machine at it again. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, and they're talking about, you guys are only showing total number of medals. And when I think about it, I think That's how we've always done it, actually. I don't remember doing it anywhere. They always talk the total number of medals, at least over in America. And then when it's all over, they say how many gold, silver, bronze, so how many of each we got, and then the total number of medals. But right now we're beating them. Because it's gold, we're beating you. And they're like, we just beat you. So shut up. But yeah, when I discovered we had a rival, see, I can't even say it. It's so ridiculous. In the number of people on TikTok, especially Americans, are like, we do. And there's been a few Australians even like, what are you talking about? And there's some Australians who live in America are even like, yeah, America doesn't care. We really don't. They're more, the Australians care more than we do. To the point where it's like in their media, they're even talking about it in the media. And it's like, yeah. And apparently they're going to invest more money in the Olympics in Australia. It's like, we don't. And in America, we don't pay for it's all, what's the word I'm looking for? Promotional stuff. Oh my God, I can't think of the word. Sponsor. Sheesh, I cannot think of that word. Sponsorships. It's all driven by sponsorships. They sponsor this, they sponsor that. And like I heard that Flavor Flav sponsored one of the women's swimming teams. A women's sports swim team. He single-handedly sponsored them and got them to the Olympics. I mean, it was awesome to hear that, but it's sad that he had to pay for it all because they couldn't get. I'm assuming they couldn't get sponsorships or something, but yeah, I mean, not every Olympic sport is going to get a sponsorship because some are very obscure, and it's just like, nope, can't help you. But yeah, the rivalry. Oh, I think I got it out. That made me laugh because I love my sister, but she made like she knew about it, but I don't think she knew about it, and I don't think my mom even knew about it, and nobody in my family knew. At least, when I say my family, my wife and kids, we didn't know. None of us knew. I'm almost 50 and I didn't know. It's like, since when? This is new to me. And the best part, it's not just like young people going, we do? Even old people my age are like, what are you talking about? We've never been a rival of yours. We don't play any of the same sports. Other than soccer, I guess I didn't know this, but we have a rugby team. So there's that. I learned that watching the Olympics. But yeah, the only sports in the Olympics, it was probably bikes. Was it BMX? Is skating in there now? There's some sports they've added, but before that, there was nothing we did as team sports that we did together. So it was weird. It was really weird. But yeah, that was interesting. But on that same note of interesting, since my father passed, I did try to reach out to the family, and I went to a barbecue with the family and stuff. And then recently I discovered a cousin of mine had a birthday. Everyone got together. And I didn't get an invite. My sister didn't get an invite. So it was like, all right. So you can't blame my dad now for not inviting us. So I just wanted to throw that out there. It's like, you can't be like, oh, it's, well, we didn't think you want to come. It's like, you never invite us. So how do you, I can't remember the last time I ever got invited, to be honest with you. I don't recall ever being invited since high school. Oh my God, yeah, since high school. When I moved away, I never got invited. When I came back home, never got invited. So yeah, you can't really say anything. So yeah, I think it's interesting. But there's that tiredness again. Maybe I'm burned out. Let me get some cocaine. It's not real cocaine. I'm not supposed to be drinking that, but you can't beat a cold Coke. Oh, excuse me. Say that and post it on some, maybe I get some extra bucks. People pay me to burp. But that's funny. I joked with my kids about starting OnlyFans and stuff like that. And my daughter goes, you probably already have one. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, as much as you talk about it, talking about starting an OnlyFans, I said, what do you think I would do on it? She goes, I don't know. I was like, I probably wouldn't do anything unless I sit there and burp and stupid stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Family stuff, I just let it go. Gotta let it go. Probably avoid talking about it ever again, but it is what it is. But along that same line, friendships. I was just thinking about this. The main reason I thought about this, we were watching guys and girls on dating and stuff, and they were talking to this one guy who's still friends with his ex, and they're trying to work it out, trying to do this. And as you watch the video, you're like, dude, you need to walk away. And that girl needs to run. I'm sorry, she needs to run. But when I got out of that relationship, she's using him because she does call him for stuff. And I don't think she realizes how much danger she's in. Seriously. It's just something about his attitude that if she steps out of line the wrong way, he's going to do so. He's going to snap, and that's going to be that. We're going to be hearing about it on the news. It's like those people on Family Feud. The guy said, answered a question about a wife and stuff, and then he killed her. And then that court deputy on that, I think it was People Court, the black guy on there, killed his wife. Talking about happily married. Then he kills her. It's like, whoa, what the hell happened, But in this case, this guy, I don't know what it was. I felt that the guy was off. I mean, why would you stick with your ex like that? She's dating other people, doing stuff, trying to work it, and you guys are trying to work it out, but you're not dating. That was just weird. He seemed off, and she didn't seem to care. And that's a bad combination. That usually ends up one of you or both of you, coming to an end. I was just watching it, and it's just like, that's kind of weird. Something just popped in my head. I was thinking about, I never did come up with the opening, and I think I kind of have something now where I might just do like this, my thing at the beginning, where I have my little symbol and have it show up at the show up at the beginning. But I'm going to get one of those YouTube songs. I might go through the songs and just have a quick 3 seconds at the beginning, and then have my emblem kind of maybe spin up and be on the screen. Maybe not spin up. Some kind of animation. I'll figure it out. Maybe if I pick a song out first. Oh, maybe I can have it dancing on the screen. I could, because I got the manipulating tools. I could have it, doing stuff. There's a thought. I have to look into that. See what I can come up with. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but yeah. Oh, it's because I was watching some shows and they have like a quick opening at the front. There's quick noise, and there's one has their sign spin in, and I was like, I could do that. Just have it spin in real quick. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but sorry, I was thinking more about it, and I may have to actually work on that, come up with something, because now I think I'm obsessed with coming up with something. I think one of the reasons I'm actually energetic about doing this podcast, this will put me ahead one more. No, actually, I'll just be ahead one still. I got to do one more. No, I got to do two more. I have one ready to go for next Sunday, and this will be the Sunday after that. But I got to do two more because I'm trying to get 3 ahead. But it's been hard to do 2 more. At least I can do kind of 1 ahead. But I'm working on it. And then I was doing the sci-fi stuff. I was trying to create all the scripts and then one day sit down and just record them all. I haven't done that yet. The sci-fi stuff is going pretty good. I'll leave links. I always put a link in for it on this one. I said sci-fi. I mean the React. The React is going pretty good. But the sci-fi is going good too. The link is for the React, but the sci-fi stuff is going good. If I can get all the scripts written at once, or at least 2 or 3 scripts written at once, I'm good to go. I say scripts, but they're more like guidelines. I do actually go through and talk and record what I'm saying, and then I'll go back and re-record the way, because the first time through is like a rough draft. Then once I kind of get out of my head what I want to say, I go back and re-record it, add in all the images and pictures and stuff like that to go with it, and then I go from there. I find if I do it that way, the thoughts seem more coherent, more put together. Sorry, dude. Oh my God, maybe I should stop and just work on that animation. It keeps popping in my head like, do this, no, do this, do this, do this. So I may have something, because I was just thinking, just an idea. One thing is like, I'll have the animation come in and it's backward. I'm like, hey, and you hear a boom, a thud, and it flips over. I can have it like come close to the camera and fall back and have it flip. Yeah, that might actually work. I'm trying to think how I like kind of show it from the side, like create a fake side view of it. Yeah, that might work. Oh, and then I could have like the emblem comes in, it's backwards. I hit the thing and like boom, and it just flips over, and then I could have my React symbol come in and just kind of land on it, like the React symbol, boom, and then the React symbol just kind of boom, or have it kind of bloom like bloop, just appear. I can have it appear like appear on the other symbol and go, yeah. I need to create something from a React channel too. I want to create openings for stuff. I might even work on a sci-fi opening. I think I just got motivated to be creative. I haven't been really creative other than making these videos. And that's kind of been bugging me. I haven't even worked on my third book. My creativity drive kind of dropped again. That happens from time to time for me. And I think just thinking about the doing animation may just let my creativity bug. I may sit down and just rough draft something real quick. Another way to tell that my creativity has fallen is that I haven't used my Surface Pro in a long time. I've been wanting to buy a new one, but not necessarily Surface Pro, because the Wacom tablets, I'd love to get one of those. Those things are expensive, and I can't justify spending that kind of money. But I did buy a Surface Pro, but I was able to do a lot with it. I played games on it, do a lot. I don't know what all you can do on a Wacom tablet, but I may have to spend the money. But yeah, my son for his birthday asked for iPad. I was like, why? I mean, there's nothing special about it. So you can draw on it. I said, you can draw on the one you got, and that thing costs a lot of money. And so really all you want is a pen with it. I'm like, we can get you a pen. That'd be no problem. So I haven't got it yet, but I've been looking. And when I first started looking, they were really expensive, but now they've gotten really cheap. So I may just get one for him and see if it works. If it doesn't work, get him another one. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But the animation thing, it has got me excited. I haven't done anything. You know what I should do? I do have the papers. I have the holes, like the animation paper with the holes in it. I'm so excited now. Maybe I'll do it. I got to think about this. Find my sketchbook, do some rough drafts in it, and figure out how I'm going to do it. Because I kind of want to show a side view and then have it. It doesn't have to be like full rotation, just 3 shots. It'll be real quick. And I could do. I wonder if I could get away with that. My train of thought is, the program I have, I can do the image manipulation. I could do yeah. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shots. The 3 main shots is the front, the side, or the back, the side, and then the 2 in between. So just be like, and the 2 in between will be quick shots. So it'll be like, actually 3 in the middle would be quick shots. It'll be I might have to draw that out, see what I can do. That's got me thinking. That's got me wanting to be creative. Yeah. Then the sci-fi thing, I could do the same thing, like have, maybe alter the emblem to kind of look like Star Wars kind of writing, but then have it kind of doing like this, flying through, shooting, being shot at and stuff. And then the React channel, I could have the React thing kind of ha 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 laughing or something. Or I could have the React channel kind of reacting to stuff, like something scary pop up and like I have something jump out. Like I could just have a ghost show up and it reacts. Or something funny happen and it's laughing. Like 3 quick shots. I'm trying to think. Scary, laughed, and... Oh, I can have the ghost. The ghost takes off. It's a clown mask. Then the clown holds us with a knife and it's like, ah! And it takes off and then the reaction channel starts. I'm going to have to... I gotta find my sketchbook. I put stuff up. I gotta find it. I'm excited. This is awesome. My creativity bug may be lifted. I've been wanting to draw. My son's birthday's coming up, and I was looking at the card and I wanted to draw. I was like, maybe it's coming back. Maybe working out is getting my juices flowing. Yay for working out. I may hit the gym more often and see if we can get some stuff working out. I may really go to the gym tomorrow and just do cardio. Because my wife said she's not going to be able to walk this week, so I'll go up there and do a bunch of cardio. 30 minutes of cardio and then come home. Because normally when I go to the gym, I spend an hour and a half doing a full body workout. Yeah, man, let me tell you, it's rough. But I can break it up now. So that could be it. Monday, Tuesday, the body. Wednesday, straight cardio. Thursday, Friday, the body. Saturday, straight cardio. I know some people say, oh, but you got to have a break in there. I've had enough breaks. I got Sunday off. And it doesn't hurt if I skip a day too. Like that's another thing working out. A lot of people punish themselves when they skip a day. Now I felt bad for skipping a day, but I knew not to punish myself. I was going to go Wednesday and do everybody until I realized I would have to flip my workout. I don't want to flip the rest of the workout. So I just missed a day. I missed Friday working out, so it's all good. But now, that was something else with my workout. Normally when I work out, I'll go my heaviest weight and then do 4 sets all together. I'll go heaviest weight and then go down like, depending on what I'm doing, I think I usually go down like 20 pounds till I'm down to what I consider my lowest weight for doing the workout. And till my legs are dead. Well, this time around, I stayed on my heaviest weight for all 4 sets. And I was going to do some more, but by the time I finished, I was dripping sweat and a half hour had passed and I couldn't do it anymore. Now, I will admit for the squats, I did not do 380 because by the time I got to the squats, I couldn't do them. So I was like, I better do 200, especially if I'm going to do all 4 sets. But next time, Friday, I'm going to start on the squats doing 380 and then also do my calf raises at 380 and then go down. And I'm going to stay at that heaviest weight and maybe I'll get better results too. The main reason I was going down because you ever hear the joke, bodybuilders doing cardio is like, yeah, less weight, more reps. Is basically what I was doing. But now I'm going to stay on the heavy weight and go down. Now, as for the arms, I may not do that with my arms. Because you use your arms for a lot when you work out, especially bench press. So I may just, because right now, when I do the preacher curl on the machine, I can do 100 pounds, but that is if I did that first, but I'll always do bench press first. So what I might do is go down some on the weight, but keep it still heavy and stay at that weight for all 4 sets. Now, one of the leg curls, I did 5 sets because I ended up doing 5 and 5 at the end because I couldn't get all 10. I was like, I got to stop. Then I did 5 more, so I got my 4 sets in by doing 5. But I got it all in on the same weight. And then, oh no, I didn't. I actually had to drop the weight after 2 sets. I forgot about that. I did have to drop the weight on the leg curls. I'm delusional. I'm not going to say I was lying. I literally forgot. I did have to drop it because I got 2 sets in and I couldn't do anymore. And it's like I dropped it down to half the weight. And I ended up doing I think I ended up doing 6 sets. Because I did do 2 10s. Then I went to do more. I lost count. Next time I'm going to try to keep it on 100. I can only do 100 curl for the leg curls. I do 150 for the leg extensions, 150 for the abduction and abduction. The scissors, both of those. The pushing out, the pushing in. I do 150 on those. So I got it. Most of them set to 150 except for the leg curl. I love to get the leg curl up to 150 as well, but I'm going to keep it at 100 and try to do all 4 sets at 100. I may have to break it up into smaller sets, but I want to get 4 sets of 10. So the 4 sets was by accident. When I first started working out, for whatever reason, I ended up doing 4 sets. And the main reason is it had to do with my upper body, because I would do 3 sets, and then some of the machines you could split it up and do, half and half, one half, and then work out the other half. So I started doing that, and that's where 4 sets came from. And I started doing it with my legs too. So, yeah, I just got that figured out. So I may keep that up. Now, the upper body, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do that with the upper body. I was thinking about doing it with my bench press. I can only do 100 pounds benching right now. And I do 2 pumps with that, and then I have to go down. But I may leave it there and push myself and see if I can do 4 sets. If I can get in 4 sets, even if I have to break it up to like 5 sets, the last 2 in the 5 sets, so 5. Oh my God, I can't even talk. I do 4 sets, 10 reps. If I have to break up the last ones into 5 reps and 2 more sets, that's what I'll do. Whew, I had to close my eyes to think about it. But in my head, I can see it when I get the words out. But yeah, that's something. Get that figured out. One thing I was thinking about after my workout is like, how fair is it that, let's say you got 2 people. Let's say you have brothers. 2 brothers. Twins. Identical twins. They both work out. They're both athletic. And they eat the same thing. But one twin is fatter than the other. It's like the other twin can't hold on to fat to save their life. And they just shred it. It's like, how does that work? And genetics do play a huge part in that. But I will see that in twins too, where one twin is skinnier than the other. And I always found that interesting. It's like, how are you skinnier, but yet you guys are doing the same thing? You guys are always together eating the same thing. And it's like, how are you skinnier? It's like, what are you doing behind closed doors? Are you doing some extra stuff? But yeah, I always find that interesting. You have people who do the same activities, eat the same food, but one is skinnier than the other. One is fatter than the other. And not necessarily like morbidly obese fatter, but they're just fatter. They're just heavier for some reason. Now, I also have seen it where, even with twins, where one twin is bulkier, more muscular than the other. And they're lifting the same weights, but for whatever reason, the muscles on the other one just popped. And it's like, and the other one can't get them to pop. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Are you secretly doing steroids? You better tell me. And one of the reasons I thought about this as well is Botched had a guy who was injecting silicone into his muscles, basically doing like that synthetic oil crap. And I don't understand why people think that looks good. It doesn't look good. I saw his arms. As soon as I saw his arms, I was like, what is wrong with his arms? My daughter's watching this. It's rejected. And I'm like, she's like, they haven't said it yet. I'm like, there's something wrong with his arms. And then they tell my injections. There we go. Like, that's why they look wrong. And this guy is delusional because he says people come up to him all the time. What's your workout regimen? What's your workout regimen? It's like, you're full of crap. No, they don't. They probably look at you and say, what the hell is that crap? His arms looked weird. And he had the nerve to talk about he's just more open about getting the shots and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, that's horrible. Your arms look horrible. If you want your arms to be that big, you got to put in the time and energy. Hit the gym. And he talking about, I love going to the gym. No, you don't. Because if you love going to the gym, you'd be in much better shape. He tried to make it like he was a gym rat. It's like, you are not a gym rat. I will not admit to being a gym rat. I admit to being a gym goer, but I might joke and say I'm becoming a gym rat. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not a gym rat. Gym rat is, Like, wow, you're so delusional. It's not even funny. But yeah, I saw that and it's like, and that made me think about people being fat and how some people are fat, some people are skinny, and they can do the same thing. And it's like, dude, you're so delusional. And a lot of people on that botch are delusional. They're 100% delusional. The ones that get rejected, it's like, I'm not doing. The doctor said we're not doing it. It's like, you have 47 surgeries to get this look. We're not doing it anymore. He's like, there's nothing more we can do. But yeah, that's a weird to me to get those injections. Like, don't get those injections. It's pointless. But oh no, I didn't touch on this. I thought I was going to say, I don't think I said anything. I started talking about family, and I meant to talk about this. On that same line with family, not acknowledge you, friendships that end. Oh, that's what I was talking about, that guy, and I was going to talk about this. When friendships end and nobody wants to admit it, I was watching something on that. It's like, yeah, I have never had the problem to be like, see you guys later. Probably never see you again. I've literally said that to people. Like when I left the job and they're like, why are you saying this? I said, think about it. When's the last time you saw someone from the last job you worked at? And the truth is, you rarely ever see, you don't keep in touch. You don't ever see them again. They were just work acquaintances. There's nothing wrong with that. I was just being honest about it. And, I don't go on my way to be like, let's stay in touch. It's like, I don't. Like, I'm not staying in touch. And it's like we had fun. It's over. Take care. I did stay in touch with one guy for a long time, but eventually even that came to an end. And I think there should be more honesty like that when it comes to friendship. If the friendship's over, it's over. Just let the person move on. You move on. You be like, hey, I had fun, but we're moving in different circles now. I wish you nothing but the best. So, because I see people, oh yeah, we're still friends. Like, no, we're not. We are not friends. I have no ill will towards you, but we are not friends. Let's not delude ourselves on that. And I think more people just need to be honest about it. I hear about these friendship stuff. They stop calling me. They don't want me around. Well, it's because you're not doing what they're doing. And it doesn't mean like they see you as a party pooper, but they know you're not going to want to do the things they're doing, so they don't invite you. They don't see the point in inviting you, especially if you're going to say no, or especially if they know you're going to complain the whole time, or if they know you will be uncomfortable in it. And those are the people that really need to speak up and be like, look, I really did enjoy having you as a friend, but the truth is our friendship is over. It's really not anything you did. We're just moving in different circles, and I wish you the best. And move on. And I know it sounds like you're breaking up with someone, but you are. It's a breakup. It's a friendship breakup. And those need to be more common, because those type of friendships end up becoming poison to each other, and you guys become enemies. And when you guys could just part way on good terms, instead you decided to become enemies, and now you hate each other and you talk about each other because it just got soured. Guys should have stopped being friends and went your separate ways. And I think that should be normalized. Really should be normalized. And that goes with the same thing why do people stay in relationships when they know it's over? It's like we were watching, in that same video where I watched the guy and the girl, I'm thinking the girl needs to run. The husband purposely goes into the garage before he comes home and just chills and relax. He could be doing that for a number of reasons. One, he knows when he comes home, his wife's going to put him to work. Two, he's had a stressful day. And three, he may not get any time to himself. But let's go back to number two, which is very important. A lot of people bring their stress home with them. This guy may have realized, hey, I'm bringing my stress home with me. Let me go to the garage and just chill for a moment, and then I'll go in the house. And I was trying to explain that to my daughter, and she didn't get it. She's like, well, he should have told her. I said, that's not the point. The point is this man, he just needs some alone time. And it's also in that same scenario where you're saying he should have just told her, is that there's a good chance that maybe he did tell her and she didn't care. Or maybe he realizes if he tells her, she's going to complain. So he just doesn't tell her. And my daughter got a little miffed about that. It's like, she's never been in a relationship. And I'm trying to explain to her, this is reality. Because in this situation, the guy could literally go, I'm a grown ass man. I don't got to tell you nothing. At the same time, because, you do that to a woman. She goes, I don't got to tell you what I'm doing. I'm a grown woman. So I'm grown, So in that same thing, he's a grown man who's stressed out from work. Instead of putting that stress on her, he went into the garage. That's how I view it. I do that a lot too. Like when I work from home, but if I had a stressful day, what I do is I will sit in my office for a half hour. I have done it. Just sat here. And sometimes I've sat here just doing nothing, just staring at the ceiling. I'll just lean back and stare at the ceiling. And sometimes I've even fallen asleep. And it's just me decompressing and relaxing. When I used to have to drive to work and drive home, the drive home was not relaxing. So I would literally pull into the driveway and sit there. I sit there for 5-10 minutes and just relax. And I think more people should do that. Just instead of going straight home and hopping straight into the family, take a breather, relax, sit in your driveway. And I've seen more women doing this now. I think they finally get it while the man is just sitting there. I saw one video where one was talking about her husband just sitting in the car. And the comments were like, leave him alone. Leave that man alone. He's purposely staying there so he doesn't bring that mess inside. And that's the truth. There's nothing wrong with decompressing before you go home. You know, instead of taking all that home with you and taking it out on the family, these individuals have decided to decompress by doing something, hopefully not by cheating on you, because some people say, well, I'm just decompressing. No, you're cheating. There's better ways of decompressing. Some people just sit in the car. Some people smoke. Some people will sneak and get food just for themselves, and just relax. Some people will have a drink. Now, I don't necessarily encourage that because that can lead to other problems. Because we have to have a drink after work every day. It depends on how many drinks you're having. You might want to watch that. If you have to get slosh after work every day, yeah, you got a problem. But if it's like one drink, okay, there's no big deal. One drink. But if it's after every issue you gotta have a drink, you might want to look into that as well. But yeah, when relationships end, whether it's just a friendship or a partnership of some kind, one of you needs to step up. I know it's hard, but you got to step up and call it quits. Because sometimes it's just over and it's time to move on. So the hardest part about a relationship really is ending it. It's easy to stay in a relationship. I know that sounds crazy, but it is. It's easier to stay in a crappy relationship than to end it. Because in your head, if not both of you are both like, oh, if I end this, it's going to be, I got to do this, and it's going to be messy, it's going to be this. When reality is, you should have just ended it, but you didn't. I'm going to end this here. Thanks everyone for tuning in and listening. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get more used to saying that. That could be my opening. It could pop. I could have the like and subscribe come on the screen. Don't forget to like and subscribe and then start the show. I might do that all together. I am excited to do my animation. I'm going to work on this. And I got to get used to saying like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I want to be infamous. Okay, maybe not infamous. But right now, the infamous YouTubers are blowing up and it's not good. But yeah, I want to be internet famous. Do I really think that's going to happen? No, that's okay. I think I'm back into enjoying doing my podcast. I don't know what happened. Like I said, maybe it's the gym. But thanks everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tune into my React channel. I'll put a link for it. And see you guys later. Bye.